Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to what could potentially be my last pregnancy update. I am 38 weeks pregnant tomorrow and baby boy could be here anytime. So it could be my last one, or I could have another one going up next week as well at 39 weeks. But there's definitely not gonna be a 40 week because I have a scheduled C-section the week of 39 weeks. So we'll see if I go into labor before then or not. I'll definitely keep you guys updated on here and on Instagram. So definitely follow me on Instagram if you don't already, so that you can follow along and see when baby boy is born. I'll also be doing like an introduction video on here, but I'll probably announce on Instagram first. So follow me on Instagram if you haven't already. But for this week's update, I have a lot to update you guys on. I had an appointment on Tuesday, just like my regular weekly appointment with my OB, and she did a cervical check and I was 1 centimeter and 50% effaced, and she was a little bit concerned about how big baby was. My stomach is measuring pretty big. And my last baby was 9 pounds 11 ounces, and he was my first, but he was born 11 days after the due date, so he did have a little bit of extra time to grow in there. And this one will be born almost 2 full weeks before when I had Charles, our 2.5-year-old son. So she was still a little bit worried about how big he was and what that meant for me trying for a VBAC if I do go into labor before my C-section. So she had me go in for an ultrasound on Thursday, so yesterday, just to like see how big he was and make sure everything was okay. And the measurement that we got from the ultrasound was 7 pounds 15 ounces. So he's almost 8 pounds already, and I am I was 37 weeks and 5 days on the day of my ultrasound. So he is gonna probably be a big boy. And because of that, and then I've had a little bit of high blood pressure, nothing to be like super concerned about, but she does kind of want me to get the ball rolling and maybe try to go into labor using like natural methods and stuff before the scheduled C-section, if that makes sense. So she stripped my membranes at my appointment yesterday on Thursday, and I've been having quite a few contractions, nothing that makes me think I need to go to the hospital or anything, but I have been having them on and off, especially at night or if I'm like super active. So I've been keeping an eye on that, and I would love to have this baby a little bit early, knowing that he is fully grown. I mean, he's almost 8 pounds and he's healthy as far as they can tell in the ultrasound. So we'll see if I go into labor naturally or if I end up having the C-section on in a week and a half. But yeah, that's pretty much the update from the doctor. Is there anything else? Yeah, I think that's all from the doctor. I go back again on Tuesday to do another cervical check and just like standard everything else. I won't have an ultrasound or anything, but she might, if my blood pressure is high again, move up my C-section. So I don't really know. I don't know what's going on, but I will keep you guys updated and let you know what's going on as I know. Of course, if I do go into labor, then I will let you guys know on Instagram. And yeah, let's just jump right into the pregnancy update questions that I've been answering through all of my pregnancy update videos. I feel like I've been rambling for like 5 minutes, but that was just a lot to update you guys on from my 2 appointments this week. And the first question is, how far along are you and the baby is the size of a blank? So when I'm filming this, it's Friday and I'm 37 and 6, but when you guys see this, I'll be 38 weeks. And my total weight gain is still the same. I've still gained 32 pounds. I haven't gained any in the past week, which actually is a sign that you could go into labor soon, but I feel like there's so many signs that you could go into labor soon, so I'm trying not to like look into too many of them. And oh, baby is the size of A. I forgot to answer that. Well, baby is 7 pounds 15 ounces-ish. Of course, that can be off. It can be off by a whole pound, but the ultrasound technician said that she got a really good measurement of his stomach, which is a big indicator of the size of the baby. And sometimes if they can't get like a round image, if the baby is squished up in there, then it could say that it's smaller than it actually is, but she got a pretty good image of that. So she was pretty confident in her estimate of 7 pounds, 15 ounces. So we'll see. The next question is maternity clothes. Obviously, I'm living in maternity clothes. I'm just in like leggings every day, whatever sounds comfortable, PJs. Yeah, I'm sleeping pretty well. I mean, as well as you can when you're like a full-term pregnant. I had to get up to use the restroom a lot, and rolling over, I feel like a whale. Like everything hurts when I like try to roll over in bed. But I feel like I'm still getting a decent amount of sleep. And like last night I had quite a few contractions while I was trying to sleep, but that was right after she gave me the membrane sweep, so I'm sure that had something to do with it. But overall, I'm sleeping okay. The best moment was definitely seeing the baby on the ultrasound. It just made me so excited to meet him. We could see on the ultrasound that he had hair, and the ultrasound technician said that it looked like it was pretty thick. So I'm excited to see that when he comes out. And you could also see fat rolls on his like little arms and legs. So I think he's gonna be a chunky little boy, and I can't wait to kiss his little squishy cheeks and just meet him and give him a name. So yeah, best moment was seeing him on the ultrasound and seeing that he's doing really well in there. Oh, and last pregnancy I had high fluid, and this time my fluid looks pretty normal. So that was another thing that we found out in the ultrasound. And the next question is, am I missing anything? I'm really not. I'm just trying to embrace like the last few days or week and a half of pregnancy, especially if this is my last pregnancy. I just want to take everything in and enjoy what I can in between being uncomfortable, and enjoy my time with Charlie as well, our 2.5-year-old son. I'm trying to soak in all of our moments together, because I know once the baby's here, I'm not going to be able to spend as much time with him, initially at least. And yeah, so I'm soaking that up, and I'm really just trying not to miss anything at this point. And movement, I'm definitely feeling the baby move a lot. He is head down. His spine is like going up the left side of my belly, and then his little feet and hands are kind of like on the right by his head. So that's where I feel a lot of movement, and I feel his little like butt above my stomach still, or above my belly button still. So yeah, definitely a lot of movement, but not as much as like around 30 weeks, because he just doesn't have a lot of room. Food cravings, I'm really not having any food cravings that I can think of. I'm still drinking a lot of lemon water, as I have been through my whole pregnancy, and I definitely am like thirstier than normal. Like I'm chugging water all day long just to stay hydrated, and because my body's like craving fluids, I guess. Anything else? Oh, oatmeal. I've been craving oatmeal. I've had that like every day. I had it after dinner one night, like 2 nights ago. But yeah, I don't think there's anything else. Nothing is making me feel nauseous or sick, thankfully. My wedding rings are still on. I am amazed that I haven't been swelling at all. Like my feet aren't swollen at all. My hands aren't swollen. So I'm thankful for that. And then symptoms. I'm having quite a bit of symptoms, as you can tell through this video. I'm out of breath a lot. I've been having a lot of like ligament pain, or I don't really know what it is, but like down in my crotch area. Everything is just like very loose and getting ready for childbirth, I guess. I know that's normal for all of your ligaments and stuff to feel a little bit sore down there. Sorry if that's too much information, but it's a pregnancy update video, and that's just kind of the nature of pregnancy, is TMI. What else? Contractions. I've been having contractions here and there. Some are stronger than others, but nothing consistent enough to go to the hospital, obviously, or else I wouldn't be sitting here. And what other symptoms? I still have a little bit of heartburn, but the probiotic that I've been taking has been helping a lot with that. And that's all the symptoms I can think of right now. Mostly just like the discomfort in my pelvic region. Yeah, I don't know, whatever. Everything down there, contractions, shortness of breath. Those are all my symptoms. And then a belly shot, I'll just insert a little video here since I'm sitting on the floor and I'm not gonna get up right now. But after I finish, then I will film that and insert it here. And then what am I most looking forward to? I feel like that's kind of obvious. I'm most looking forward to meeting the baby and holding him, introducing him to our families, giving him a name. And yeah, I'm just really interested to see if I do go into labor and can try for a VBAC, or if we end up doing the C-section in about a week and a half. But I will keep you guys updated. And that is all for my 38-week pregnancy update. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Subscribe if you haven't already so that you can follow along on the end of this journey, and then of course on the beginning of baby boy's journey when he's born, and just following our family and whatnot. But I'll see you guys in my next video, and I do have a nursery tour going up on Tuesday, so I'm really excited to share that with you guys. But I'll see you in my next one. Bye guys.